Alright, we got something new here. I'm hoping this stuff is as good as I'm hearing. So I ripped off the front of my stairs leading to the deck, and we're going into the new pool. But I have to build a bridge from the deck to the pool. It's not going to be, really load bearing. There's not going to be chairs or any type of tables on there. It's just going to be people walking back and forth from there to the deck. And you can see I have my posts going into the ground. Now, I really don't feel like mixing concrete, and I just really wanted to check that out because, we're a tool review zone channel, right? So what that is a foam, and it's supposed to fill up, and you'll be able to set your post, and it's supposed to work great. But does it? Well, we're going to check that out. All right, so it says fence post mix. Again, I could have used a concrete slab, but all we do here in Ohio, the code is you just put a little bit of concrete down on the bottom, and then you just fill it in with dirt. So I actually think that this might give more support than what the codes are here in Ohio. What you're supposed to do is bust the seal, and the two bags mix, and then you dump it in. So you burst it, let it sit for about 15 seconds, and then dump. And it's supposed to go really quick and then harden fully within 2 hours. So this will expand all the way up, and you just cut it off. So what we're going to do is I'm going to burst this seal, bring it into that, mix it up a little bit. We're going to cut the top and just dump it in. All right, so you only got about 20 seconds once this thing mixes to get your post level. So I got my red stick here level, and we're just going to try this here and try to level that up. So let me roll it like they say to do. All right, there you go. So that goes in like so. Kind of mix it up. Kind of cool. And we're going to cut this here. And then as soon as I cut that and dump it, I got to be ready to level. So this stuff should start setting up pretty quickly. All right, starting to foam right now. It's starting to mix, so we got to start getting our post level. It's starting to rise up to the top, so that's pretty cool. You'll see it here in a bit. That is pretty neat. So get this level. See it foaming up. Now that's where you're going to end up wanting to cut this. Check that out. You can feel it just surrounding it. And we're level. And I went down about 4 feet for the frost line. This level there. This level. I want the stuff to start hardening up. I think you're getting a little bit longer than they say to, or that you get on here. They're saying only 15 seconds, but I'm still able to move this around freely, so hopefully this works good. We'll cut that foam off. There's that. We're still level, so just hold on to it for a couple minutes, they say, and it'll harden up, hopefully. Really expands many times greater than what originally goes in there. I can feel it wanting to firm up a little bit. It feels like it's firming. Might go down a little bit deeper, maybe not mix so much next time. This is all going to be covered anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's starting to harden up. Kind of mushy. So it's saying it's supposed to be pretty dense. Bring this over here. Good. Bring this over here. Good. I'm just going to hold on to it for a couple minutes. That's what they're saying to do. Just hold on to it for a couple minutes. All right, we're going to let that blob set up. And I'm hoping that thing hardens really, really hard We're going to find out. They say 2 hours and it should be good. We got this completely level, shouldn't be moving anymore. Definitely firmed it up, and I'll let you know. You're supposed to be able to hang off this thing when it's done, so we'll see. Alright, so it's only been maybe 20 minutes, but this stuff is extremely dense, thick foam, and basically whatever comes in contact to it just gets stuck in there. So it should make a really nice seal in that dirt, just filling all the cracks. But it's a really thick stuff, and I'm hoping that it's supposed to get even harder. So they say after 2 hours, again, you're supposed to be able to swing on this post and do whatever you want. So let's just let's wait a little bit longer, see what happens. So it's been about 25 minutes, and man, this stuff is really hardening up. I mean, it's like really hard. And when I move this back and forth, it is solid in that freaking ground. I mean, it's not going anywhere that I can tell. And so far, so good. I'm really happy with that. The way it expands so tight into there, it just locks onto everything. It just sticks, and then it just, I don't know, it just holds on to it. Really cool. So I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to do it in the other hole right here. We're just going to do it again, round 2, and hopefully it works out as good as that one did. Let's see what it does. All right, so we're just going to try this again, and hopefully you can see a little bit better this time. I'm just going to burst that bag again in there, mix up for a couple seconds, dump it in, and you'll see it expand. That's it. Go back and forth with it, get it all together. Okay, we're going to cut this here. Go around it. Just kind of fills in everywhere. It's pretty cool. I'll let that come up a little bit. And what that's going to do is it's just going to start coming upwards. So let me get this post where I need it to be. That's really cool. You can see it mixing, starting to react with each other. It starts getting really hot. It's cool. At first I thought, oh, you better hurry up and get everything level, but you do have about 3 or 4 minutes to get everything straightened out. So that is really cool. See, it's starting to foam up around now. That is neat. And what's cool about this is it levels off itself. It's like self-leveling. So it just sort of fills in around all the gaps, and it's good to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level this out now, and I'm going to hold on to it. You can see the force of it pushing it by itself. Pretty tough stuff. Okay, let me level this. I'll be right back. You can make your final adjustments and just sort of hold it there, and it'll eventually harden to the point that you don't have to worry about it moving on you. But you still got a few minutes before it's actually really going to grab. We'll just hold it there for a second. You can already see it starting to stiffen. There you go. So all this is right now is an extremely piece of dense foam, and what's cool about this is it should keep that water away from that treated 4x4. It went underneath and went around the edges where concrete would hold on to that moisture. This will actually keep it away, I would assume. So this is why I'm liking this. And again, this pole here is super solid in there. That is very cool. All right, so I got the bridge going to the pool. All right, we're good to go. That stuff dried crazy hard, and it just expanded it so much, and that did not go anywhere. Once that hardens up, after like a full day, I'll tell you what, this thing is just this is really cool. Now it's a little bit more expensive. You're looking at like $13 for a bag, but this is how I look at it. If you don't want to deal with the concrete, this might be a route to go. I mean, it's just a very dense, hard foam. It's 4-post setting, and what I would say is if you're going to have a lot of load, like if you're going to go on your deck, I would probably use the traditional concrete. But if you're just setting posts or something that's not going to carry a lot of weight, I would think that this would work out really good for you. It's a little bit more expensive than the conventional concrete, but it is really cool and super, super easy to use that anybody can do it. Now I'll tell you another reason why I like this, because this should probably keep that water out, where the concrete, you know, in Ohio, they don't want you putting concrete around the post because eventually it holds the moisture and ruins the post. So you're only supposed to lay a pad, and all you have is the clay, basically clay soil, compacted around the post, which still holds the moisture, which this would do the same as the clay, but it would actually prevent that water, I think, from getting in. And I think that's a huge plus. It just dries so freaking hard. It's like a rock. Again, I just want to show you this stuff is solid. It really just puts so much pressure on that post and into the ground. Now, here's the thing. The only reason I knew about this, we have nothing to do with this company. Sika, maybe? I don't know. I think it's Sika, but it's called Fence Post Mix. I actually seen this on Pinterest the day before I did that bridge to the pool. And this is it. It's the Fence Post Mix. So definitely check this stuff out. It is really, really cool, and I think it did a really good job. It's a little expensive. You're looking at $13, so you could buy, you know, a bag or two of concrete for that. But for somebody that does not want to mix concrete or can't mix concrete, this is a way to go. It's just simple, easy, and I wanted to bring it to the channel for you guys. Sets as fast as 3 minutes. So I'm giving this a good review. I think this is really, really cool. Alright, I hope you like this video. It's not the conventional video we usually do. It's sort of just like hold the camera and mic, and it's been really busy. But if you could smash that like button, it would be greatly appreciated. Get subscribed, hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on anything.